And welcome back. This is your man Warrior, and I had an idea about 6 weeks ago. I was talking to the patrons about kind of a roasting me. A lot of people go on and leave comments on YouTube that are less than nice. And I was thinking about it, but you know, holidays are really busy. And then all of a sudden, Cubs fan Han got a hold of me and said he's doing this video. And I thought, what a better way, if I'm going to record this stuff anyway, than to share this video with him. So check it out. I'll have this on my channel, and then I will also have snippets from this video sent to Cubs fan Han so he can do a compilation of a bunch of us YouTubers all in one video. I think both videos are going to be fun, but it's just having a good time. Obviously, if you're going to go roast us on YouTube comments, we've got to have thick skin, but you guys have to have thick skin as well. You can't go and leave comments if you don't expect to have a little bit of salt tossed back in your face. Now, I know it's a bit ironic to have me here, but that's where we're going to populate all of the comments so you can follow along, and I'm going to read them off my phone, and we're going to get right into it. So the first one, oh man, this comes out of the video. The Imperial Probe Droid is awesome. And by the way, the Imperial Probe Droid is awesome. I did intentionally wait to bring that video out for a bunch of reasons. But Gaston Manlicker, I don't even know if I need to respond to this because his name kind of responds for itself. He says, paid promoter promoting, a pay-to-win available character. Shocking. Okay, couple things on this, man liquor. Paid promoter promoting. Is this Christmas time? Like 12 birds are chirping, 6 snakes are laying. Like, why do you have to say promoter promoting? That's a redundancy. Don't need to do that. 2, paid promoters get paid. Dude, if you know where checks are from EA and Capital Games for me, please send them my way, brother, because I'm not currently getting any money from EA or Capital Games, and if I am, and you know about it, I need to know about it. Also, I'm pretty sure everybody that was playing the game has like a 3-star Imperial Probe Droid, which is viable at 3 stars, and we're going to get it to 7 stars eventually free to play through Darkside Territory battles. So pay to play. I don't know where you're going with it. And I mean, paid promoter promoting, that's like, hey, the swimmer's swimming. Just a little bit of overkill. But man liquor, I hear you. I know what you're saying. You're saying you're not going to have this character because apparently you didn't play the event when it came out. And that's a shame. Sorry to hear about that. Earn it the old-fashioned way through the Darkside Territory battles. The next comment comes from Klesk, and it's actually from the same video where the Imperial Probe Droid is awesome. And he says, the title says the Imperial Probe Droid's awesome. Video contains nothing showcasing the Imperial Probe Droid. Rubbish. Okay. I actually responded, and I'm going to use my response so I don't have to say anything else. I responded back, except for the entire video showcasing the Imperial Probe Droid. Rubbish. And he responded, because he's very quick-witted, oh, now I get it. I assumed you knew how to use him. Now it makes sense. You've got no clue what you're doing. Well, that's another sub you lost. And then I replied, I used him exactly how he should have been used in this particular lineup. I'm glad you unsubscribed, because if you're going to come onto YouTube and dish it out, you better be man enough to take it. If you're going to be salty, expect a little salt in return. It's just YouTube. Grow some thicker skin. And by the way, who telegraphs they're leaving? Just do it. Unsubscribe. It's just a button. You just push it. And I go away. You don't even have to watch me. Hell, you don't even have to take the time in your life to respond to the comments multiple times. The next one comes out of a video that I actually don't even like that I made, but I've kept it up because it does showcase some strategy. It was my very first run at Thrawn, the very first time he came out, and of course he's been out subsequently. But Melvin Collins on that video says there's better advice from people who are not whales. Okay, first off, this has got a lot of layers, okay? Advice and how much someone spends in a game isn't even relevant when you're talking about knowledge base, right? Because people can learn. However, if I was going to push back at all, and I really don't need to, because if he was going to roast me, he actually should have said something to the effect of, this Thrawn video's audio is terrible. And I would have said, yes, on point, video, okay, audio, terrible, but I left it on YouTube. That's what it is. However, he doesn't even go into what's legitimately wrong with the video, which I'm okay with because I am open like that. And he goes into saying that there's better advice from people who are not whales. So apparently, if you're free to play and don't have access to half the characters in the game, nor can you max the majority of the characters you have, you're apparently a better theory crafter than someone who has a test account with everything maxed out in the game and time to play all the different combos in the game. Okay, I think you're a lonely individual out there, poor guy. But Melvin will give me more salt in another comment. We're getting there. Next comment comes out of a video with Ray where I theory crafted 4 droids through all of you guys who said you should use these particular droids. I got a multitude of individuals that said that to me, and I went, you know what? I'm going to make that video for people who watch because they're asking for it, doggone it. And this gentleman named Mick Hamfast, okay, again, I'm not sure I even need to comment back, says, oh, wow, the music, the background music, homo much? First, it's 2017, and who even uses that word anymore? That is like so 2014, Mick Hamfast. And second, this comment's coming from somebody who named themselves Mick Hamfast. Just saying. All right, now Melvin's back, Melvin Collins. Here's his other comment. I told you we'd get back to him. This comes out of a Ray in-depth character review, and this is an older review I've done about a year ago on the Ray Jedi Scavenger, and he says, I'm noticing you often spend too much time about your current mods on a given character. To me, your mods are not available and the least relevant information, and I tend to tune you out when you talk. Now, couple of things on that. I showcase my mods and explain what the mods should look like, so if you're tuning me out, you're missing the most important part. That's kind of where people come to me for expert advice. Side note, I kind of have some of the best videos on mods out there, just saying. So you may want to pay attention when I talk about mods because I've got some pretty decent advice on the mod game. But don't let me tell you that. Let's look at someone else. Don't tell this guy that you feel this way though. Out of that droid video we just talked about, I had Andre Vitrinko. I think that's how you say his name. Sorry if I messed it up. But anyway, he says, great video, terrible music, watched with muted sound. And yo, not everybody has the same taste in music. It's all good. So I shot back saying, yeah, we don't all have the same music taste, which is very true. And this guy, again, he's talking to me. So Melvin, close your ears. Absolutely agree. I would watch your videos even with chainsaw soundtracks. 50% of my success in the game is yours, warrior. I'm 100% free to play. Shh, Melvin, don't listen. He's free to play and he's doing well. And stable top 20 on my fleet shard. Top 10 half of the time. Top 5 1 or 2 days of the week. And was second a few times. It's all because of you. Great, thanks for your guidance. Oh my gosh, Melvin, be careful, because if you listen to me, you might actually learn something. Keep on keeping on with the ignorance of tuning me out. Now, the last guy who gave me props also said the music sucked, and that's okay. We have a multitude of people that either come and say, I love the music you're playing, or I have people that come and say, I hate the music you're playing. I will tell you, on the last video where I did the Executioner and I had all the heavy metal, that video was a hit. I definitely love heavy metal, and it was awesome placement in that intro. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. But I got a couple of comments coming in by way of music, so let's go ahead and go there. Ray, in the Leading 4 Droids video, the one we were just talking about, from Doggerman Live, and he's actually a pretty cool cat, says, why does it feel like the music choice was made by a 14-year-old chick? And in the same video, I also had WhatL73 say, Warrior, you're not a 13-year-old girl or an ex-freak in disguise, are you? What's with all the weird techno music? Now, to be fair, I use music that's no copyright in my videos because I don't want to get a copyright strike and lose my YouTube channel. So there is that, and there's not as good a selection of music you can use. But I have to say, do you really have to be 13 years old or an ex-freak or a 14-year-old chick to enjoy those songs? I don't know. I'm just saying, kind of weird. Also, have either of those individuals actually watched one of my videos? Do I look like a 13-year-old? Now I'm going to get roasted. I enjoy doing this. Most of the comments that come in are really cool. I like to respond. By the way, I respond to each and every comment, something I do not know that another YouTuber even does. Many respond to some. I respond to every single one of them. If you haven't got a response, more than likely it was caught in a filter, and you may have been saying something you shouldn't have been. I do have the filter set up, so if you're too crude, you probably won't ever even get me because I won't even see it. So make sure that you keep your gaming on. Enjoy the comment section. Let's talk it out. As always, keep your gaming on. Warrior, out.